Hello, my name is Shouan Zhu. I'm an assistant professor at Ohio University. My work has been focused on studying osteoarthritis and how osteoarthritis happens, and if there's a way we can delay osteoarthritis happening. So basically, I have been studying osteoarthritis since my very first day as a graduate student. Looking back, it appears that my previous research training experience has been following two emerging consensuses in the field. First is osteoarthritis is a whole joint disease affecting multiple tissues and joints. Second, osteoarthritis oftentimes is actually a systemic disease. So I was studying how joint injury leads to cartilage degeneration for my first half of Ph.D. training. And from 2014, I continued my training as a joint Ph.D. student and a short-term postdoc training in the Johns Hopkins University. So my research there was studying another joint tissue, subchondral bone, how it's remodeled during the disease progression that lead to osteoarthritis pain. So for my formal postdoc training, and I wanted to get insights into how the two biggest and systemic risk factors, such as aging and obesity, contributes to OA. So I joined the Aging and Metabolism Research Program in Oklahoma Medical Research Foundation. And then my research there was focused on studying how metabolic dysfunction contributes to OA development. So my lab's overall research focus is to understand how aging and obesity interact to cause osteoarthritis through affecting metabolic pathways. So we have recently demonstrated that a gene called SIRT5 decreases during aging in cartilage tissue, and this decrease in combination with obesity promotes post-translational modifications of a lot of metabolic proteins and decrease their functions. So now we're investigating how SIRT5 decrease affects chondrocyte metabolic dysfunction and also the disease progression. And we recently have also developed another line of research studying growth hormone, the effect of growth hormone in chondrocyte metabolism and also disease progression of osteoarthritis during aging. We're using both short-lived and long-lived animal models with modulated growth hormone actions to investigate if growth hormone could potentially be a therapeutic target for osteoarthritis. I think my biggest win is that I still managed to land my current faculty position in the midst of pandemic to continue pursuing my passion for doing research. There was a widespread hiring freeze at the beginning of 2020. That's actually when I was actively searching for a faculty position. And I was extremely lucky to still receive an offer to establish my independent lab at Ohio University. And also the ANRF grant was actually my first extramural grant I received. And I think Emily knows really well how excited I was when I received her phone call. I was literally screaming. I was thinking, hey, maybe I can do this. At least the reviewers think my research is exciting. So we have since leveraged the resources of ANRF grants to generate lots of data and also publish several papers reporting our findings. So our lab has subsequently been awarded several other competitive federal and foundational grants to continue our efforts in search for a disease-modifying drug for osteoarthritis. So the first thing that came to my mind is some people think we'll probably choose to live in a more sedentary lifestyle if they have any osteoarthritis because of pain they're experiencing. But research actually has shown that maintaining some level of exercise is actually very good for a knee, and also helps ameliorate the pain and the disease progression. Yeah, I think this should be known by a lot of people. So even though our lab currently is not directly working with patients, we're mostly on the basic science part, but we do collect cartilage waste tissue from total knee replacement surgery to validate some of the findings we got from preclinical models such as mice, and it is our goal that one day our discoveries will be tested in clinical studies and also be developed into therapy for away patients. Yeah, of course, I would really love to thank all the donors for their generosity. We wouldn't be able to do all this impactful research without your support. Really appreciate it.